Hey guys, welcome back to Easel Does It Studio. My name is Michelle and today's project is gonna be just a pretty simple one. I am going to be doing this gorgeous pumpkin that I have been dying to pour. This is the IntoResin crystal pumpkin, and as you can see, it's even got crystals on the bottom, and it's like a jar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so it's transparent because I want to put a candle in it, and even the top is all faceted and crystallized. So I don't know how much this is going to make. I mean, how much it's going to hold. So I made 12 ounces of resin. I'm thinking anywhere from 8 to 10, but I don't know. So, all right, now I got something in here. I've had wicked dropsies this morning, guys, so this should be an interesting video, to say the least. So, I'm going to, let's see, I'm gonna pour it into a bigger container. Really? How'd that get in there? Jeez, some crow. And I gotta go to the grocery store after this. Holy smokes, that should be interesting. All right. So I've got 3 different colors. I'm going to be doing another one, and I'm going to be doing it as a dirty pour. I saw one that Michelle from Glitz and Glitter had done, and she had a friend over, and it was really, really pretty. So I want to try something like that, but I want to get this one made first, just so I know, how much resin and all of that stuff. All right, so let me see what we have got in here. So we've got 8 ounces. I'm gonna go to like 11 ounces, and then that will leave me a little bit, because I'd like to try the Unicorn Art Peacock Green, and we're gonna, you see, here we go. We're gonna put it in this frog. I mean, turtle. Wow. So yeah, that's the plan, but let me get a paper towel so I can see. I know what the orange looks like. Let's see what the apricot color is. All right. And this is peach. I don't want it to be like a bright in your face orange, which is kind of what I'm thinking if we go with the orange. Well, the orange actually looks darker on here, but all right, let's I'm gonna go with the apricot, and then we can always add to it to change it up a little bit. So I am just going to squirt a bunch in because I have so much resin. And this is the Let's Resin epoxy resin. All right, so we definitely are gonna need more than that. So maybe we'll do the apricot and the peach. and just kind of see what we get with that. And I'm not going to put any crystals, sparklies, or anything because this mold should be real sparkly on its own. Yeah. Do I want to add any more? That is the question. I'm going to add just a little bit more of the apricot. Because I want it to be see-through because I'm going to put a tea light in it. You know, of course, I couldn't just pick one color. Yeah, that's a good color there. So that I could replicate it if I want to make a second one, you know, like for my dining room table, you know. Yeah, so I know it's peach and apricot, so hopefully I will be able to get it somewhat close. So yeah, my house still smells a little bit like skunk, but not too bad. Okay, so because these are handmade molds, you don't want to spray any alcohol inside because it will decrease the life of your mold. So you just want to pour it and then you can spray the top side. So I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to just kind of pour it over my stick and a little bit high in hopes to maybe pop any bubbles. And if there are a few micro bubbles, I don't think they're going to show, just because you know, this is a faceted mold. So I do just want to run this stick, and I am just gonna like get the side walls with the resin in hopes to, you know, not have any bubbles, because I hate bubbles. All right. And I'm just going to leave this on its own while I run to the store, just so hopefully those bubbles can, if there are any, can work their way to the top. All right. And I'm not going to dome it much. So I guess we're gonna, I want it to the top, but I don't want it too domed because those facets go right to the bottom. All right, so we're gonna move that, and let's do the, I got something in my piece of something. So when the stem goes down in a kind of like a hook, so I'm just gonna get some in there first. And I'm gonna take my silicone tool and really pop that down in there, because I don't want any bubbles. All right, now I'm gonna take this And I'm going to go around. That's where that little knobby is, because the cover only goes one way. And I don't want bubbles up in there. I had a hair or something in there. All right, so we're definitely going to have some left. All right, so I've got an ounce of this one. So let me grab a little stick and some of this Unicorn Peacock. I'm gonna move that. I am gonna spritz the outside. And we can see what this looks like. Because I put it in something last time, so we really didn't get to see. So it's almost like a color shift almost. So yeah, we are gonna see what this looks like in Mr. Turtle. All right, hang on here. So I want to get down in his little heady. And I want to make sure I get his tail this time. All right, so I'm going to fill him to about there. And I'm going to take my, if I can find his tail, I guess it's right there. And I'm going to pour in a little bit more, but we're going to stop short of it being full. Hopefully I have enough. All right. I'm going to try to leave that leaned up so it can oh gosh, I hope this is enough. So yeah, so I was thinking that this was going to be more of like a crystal sparkle, but it's almost like a color shift mica powder, which is gorgeous. Oh, wow, wow. Can I not do anything right yesterday and today? Wow, 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 wow. Like I said, there's never a boring moment when I'm around. Nope, nope, nope. All right, let's get it back in there. Oh, lordy, lordy. Thank God I've still got a little bit in my container, because I think I'm going to need it. I mean, what are you going to do, guys, right? all we can do is laugh, because, you know, it's just, and I knew when I came down, I dropped my paddle for my mixer. So, yeah, it's, and my husband's taking me to the grocery store. Yeah, right. Because I finally got him so he will go on his own at times, but I haven't been out of the house in a few days, so I was like, yeah, I'll go with you. Just let me get my project going. Yeah, and that's all I was trying to do. That's it. I wasn't trying to do anything fancy. No. Pull this mat so I don't have anything to catch on. I love these mats. I've got to find like a big one that I can, because you know, it's, when you're klutzy like me, you need a big dang mat. Oh. And then I got to take some tape and get some of these little pieces off, but all right. So I have got some orange that I need to put in something. Let's see, I've got, where's my ounces on here? So I've got like 2 ounces. You know what? Let's make an orange ghost. Yeah, why not? Because I don't know what to make, and I have got so many jewelry pieces that I really don't want to make some more jewelry until some of mine sell. All right, so, and even if it's not 100% full, it's okay. I'm just gonna get her little crown of flowers. And I already know they still come out really cute, even if they're not 100% filled, because I dumped both of mine over the other day in my new curing machine. That was a fun mess. All right, I'm just gonna scrape, scrape, scrape. So I am going to wash this cup out because I don't use these big ones that often, but you know, they are a little pricey, so I am going to wash these out. So yeah, it's going to end up being about where the other one was. Let's see. I don't have any in there. Let's see. And we're just gonna squirt a little of this in there. We'll see what it does. It'll probably just blend right in and you won't even see it, but but it's getting thick, so all right. So let me wipe this down. All right, so we're gonna spritz that one with some alcohol, and I will give this you know, I'll try to watch it for a little bit while I'm cleaning up down here. So yeah, alrighty guys, I will see you on demold. Alrighty guys, these are all cured. I actually was able, I had a little bit of clear resin left in my cup from when I had mixed it, so I was actually able to fill that. So we're going to be demolding these, but I went to the mail after I went to Hannaford, and I got Happy Mail, guys. So this is the small mystery box from Amazon that was on my wish list, and it says, enjoy your gift, may this put a little smile on your face. I'm so sorry about your sweet fur baby. Please know I am praying for some comfort at this time. I so enjoy watching your videos. Thanks, Debbie Walden. Thank you so much, Debbie. I so much appreciate it. I was so surprised. So I'm just going to move these out of the way, and we're going to open these. So we've got this little coaster mold, which I'm thinking this would make a perfect like geode, you know, where you could have the center and all the rings and whatever. So we're definitely going to be using these. And then here is a small coaster. I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to use this for, but this is going to come in handy. So it's a small one compared to my other size ones. And then we've got this beautiful flower mold, and they already got stuff in here. Oh, what the crap. So it is just a really pretty flower mold. And I'm assuming it's a coaster. But yeah, we're gonna figure out what to do with that. And then I got this really cool leaf. I've already got a few ideas going for this and the next one. So these are going to be really cool, especially where fall is upon us. So I have this one, and then I have got this one. So these are going to be really cool. I already have a couple of ideas running through my head as to what I can do with these ones. So there are a couple. I didn't know what they were. There's these two molds, and they've got like a little, like a notch, almost like they're a sign. You know, like you would put like a metal label or something in there. So I'm going to cast them at some point, and we're going to figure out what we can use these for. So there's a large one and a smaller one. So I'm definitely going to figure those out. This one, I don't know. other than maybe a cabochon, or like we could make some googly eyes or something with these. So that's kind of cool. I don't know exactly what they're for, but if anybody has had these and know what they're for, put it in the comments. And then we've got these straw toppers. I had a few straw toppers, but I didn't have these particular ones. So we have got Mickey, we've got like a scallop flower, a star, and all right, this is where I end up like going wrong, guys, because my first thought was Angry Bird. And then I'm like, oh, maybe it's a fish. So what they do is they kind of go together. You glue them together, and then the straw, you know, goes down through the center. So I'm assuming there may be fish, but I might make them Angry Birds, because that's the first thing that came to my mind on those. So we'll definitely be using these. And then I have got these really cool, they're just like little circle things. And I have made a bunch of these, but I didn't have like one that had all the same size to make like feet. My only thing is I'm just noticing, and I don't know if you can see it, but there are little thingies in each one. So I'm not quite sure, but we're going to pour them and take them out, and then we'll, you know, we can see what they are and what they look like. But I was thinking, okay, that, you know, that would be 4 feet to go under a tray or whatever. So we're going to be trying these. And then I was so pleased. Look at what I got, guys. I know these have been so popular. And it's the, I don't know, there's a technical name for it. I do not know what the technical name is. But it's like ledge work, and you color that in one color, and then you take this piece out, put it in the opposing piece, and then you finish pouring it, and it gives you that 3D layer, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm really anxious to try these. We're going to be doing this one right away, I'm sure. And I was looking for another trinket tray. This one is a little bit bigger than the one that I have. So it's going to be perfect, because I've already got a couple of ideas, but I needed a tray in order to pull them off. So we are definitely going to be using this, guys. So thank you so much, Debbie. I really, really appreciate it. You don't even know. It did put a smile on my face, because at the same time that I received this, I also received a beautiful card from the vet, because when we had to bring Zeus in to be put down, we had to bring him to the 24-hour emergency hospital. I didn't get into the details of what happened. I will probably at a later date, but it was just, I don't know, just still too traumatic for me to like really go into detail about. But I also got a beautiful card from my vet, because they notified my vet. So that was really, really sweet. So I got both of those on the same day. So I am definitely feeling loved, guys. Okay, so now on to this. So let's do this turtle. And so what I did is, when I got back from going to the grocery store, I popped these all into my curing machine. It only took 2 hours, because they had already really started setting up. But I just wanted to get them finished off. Oh, good, we got a tail. So I did pop them in there, and then I just kind of left them on my desk here to cool down because they were pretty warm. So, all right, okay, so just what I thought, that the Unicorn Art Peacock Green Magical Mica Sparkle Powder is more of like a interference type of mica. But he came out so cute. And he's nice and hard, so... and he does have some sparkle in his shell. So that's the turtle. All right, so let's get this ghost, because now I have a full ghost. Even though I did tip this one over too. You guys all saw it. Oh my word. Oh. Now I was a little skeptical doing the orange, but I'm like, you know, who's to say that all ghosts have to be white? But look how cute she is. She is adorable. And you can see some of that peacock color that I dropped in there. I do not know what this is. I don't know if it's because I tipped my mold over and it just, I don't know, made a funky mark, but so I will definitely have to polish that up with a little bit of UV resin. But other than that, it came out super cute, guys. There's no bubbles throughout. There are a tiny few on the bottom, but you can't even feel them. So yeah, she came out kind of cute. So I think now I want to definitely do a black and white set. All right, so now to the main event. Do you hear that, guys? That is like the most satisfying sound that there is. Wow. Look at the sparkle. It is just stunning. And of course, I did not grab me a tea light, so I will be running and grabbing one here in a minute. So it does have the little piton that goes into the mold just one way, but there are no bubbles, guys. This came out amazing. All right, so now on to the beast. So I don't even know how difficult this is going to be to demold. So far, it's not seeming too difficult. Let's get this side. Just releasing that center suction. Oh, that is beautiful. Look at the sparkles, guys. This is absolutely beautiful. So I should have darkened when I poured the top because the top is not as deep. So it actually looks a little lighter, even though it's the same identical resin. But I think when we put the candle in, we're going to get, you know, that light all the way through. So there are a few micro bubbles, as you can see. on the bigger crystals, which I kind of was afraid there was. I really need to get me a pressure pot, because it's, yeah, it just would make life so much easier, guys. So I am just going to trim this down just a little, just to take that sharpness off. And that's why I didn't want to over pour, because trying to get this down without getting into this faceted stuff, I knew it was going to be a problem. So I did not want to do that. But overall, guys, this is beautiful. All right, so where's my little, that's the little piton. It does have a little bit of silicone. I'll just have to take a brush and clean it, but wow, these are spectacular. So I do have a discount code. This mold is on sale, and I have a discount code. So if anybody wants that, let me grab a tea light. All right. So this is just a battery one. So I will bring this upstairs and get some better pictures, because with the light down here, we're really not seeing the total effect. Let's see. But that is absolutely gorgeous. And I have other tea lights too. I might even have some that are a little bit brighter, but I wanted it more as just like a mood. But yeah, so I will get you some final pictures. Let me know in the comments what you think, and what color should we try this pumpkin next time. I'd like to try the dirty pour, but I'm thinking I still want to have it somewhat transparent, because I really think the glow from inside this is just going to be stunning when it's, you know, like at night when it's lit up. So, you know, and then you could actually even have it just like that, so it would get a little bit more light in if you didn't want to put the cover on. But yeah. Alrighty, guys, I will see you on the next one. Have a fantastic night, guys. Bye.